Live from Orlando, it's Thursday night with your host, the angriest man in Orlando. Little echo effect there. And my co host?
Burnell, also from Orlando. So what you got going on for tonight or the weekend? Cause you off what, Friday, Saturday, Sunday?
Yeah, I'll be free this Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Are you ready for the World Series?
I mean, you forgot who you talking to.
Oh, man. All right. So it's the New York Yankees and the Los Angeles Dodgers.
I mean, I'm not a
Forgot,
baseball
yeah,
whatever, but
forgot who I was talking to here, but
you forgot who you was
yeah,
talking to. I'm like, I don't care
okay.
where they having it at.
It's between New York and LA, so they'll play a couple games at each stadium and then finish, or they may have changed the scheduling on it. Scheduling. So they'll play in LA for the first two games, then go to New York for the next three, then come back to LA for the last two if needed.
Yeah, I don't care nothing about baseball. I don't care who throw the ball, pitch the ball. None of that. I just don't care. But
Okay.
good luck to those that are in the World Series and all that foolishness and carry on. Just like the big hype about LeBron and Bronny in this playing insane, whatever. They was like,
Did you see the setup?
no, I didn't see the setup.
So Braun goes to the left side, top of the arch. It's pulling all the defensive players towards him. Passes over to Bronny for the open 3-point shot, and he totally missed. And back in the day, at that exact point on the basketball court, I could make that shot every time. So I'm just saying, I don't know if he's gonna make it half the season.
I think they were saying that everybody should give him a chance. They made history by father and son being on the same team. But if he missed a free
Open
throw
three
and
pointer.
a
Yeah,
3-pointer and no
basically a free throw.
one's trying to block you anything, then is it, do you think he's just nervous because they know that a lot of people is expecting a lot out of him because he's playing with his dad?
I'll be fair. There's a lot of
Pressure.
anticipation on him for him to be his dad, the second coming, bringing the Lakers back to glory. And from watching his college career, I don't think he's that. I think he's a gamer. I think he's more into playing video games and just kind of hanging out and doing like YouTube and Twitch and all that, rather than to be like he's going to be in the court all day practicing that 3-point shot to get it. So
So how much lead time you think they're going to give him if he's not showing any effort in improving and getting points for the team?
well, he's got a guaranteed contract. So let me see. I think it was for 3 years.
Oh gosh.
No. Bronny James signed a 4-year, $7.8 million contract with the Lakers, including 4.3 million of guaranteed money, an average annual salary of 1.9 million.
So they got
So
to deal with him for 4 years.
So they got him for 4 years, and they have to at least pay him about 4.5 million, even if he just
Don't
bombs
do
out
anything. Right.
or gets injured in the next couple games or anything. He's at least getting that money. Not to mention the sponsorships. You showed me that Nike ad the other day. Like, he's making millions right now.
I mean, I like Fruity Pebbles, right? I
Right.
like Fruity Pebbles. Only thing about Fruity Pebbles is that you have to eat it kind of quickly before they go soggy. That's the only thing. I think the flavor is there. I'm trying to figure out why did they choose Fruity Pebbles out of all the cereal that's out there. Why
Is
Fruity
is
Pebble for the commercial?
is that his favorite cereal?
I don't know.
I don't see anything. Might have just been he might have posted something on Instagram saying that's my favorite cereal, or a picture of him like eating it in the morning or
Do
something.
you actually think they pulled that many boxes of Fruity Pebbles in his car?
It was probably fake. It was
Right.
probably like styrofoam or something. And then they just put in the crunchy sound when you like
I'm
you
pretty sure it
crunch
was
the
edited.
pebbles and stuff. So
Right.
yeah.
What kind of car was that? Because I know you good with cars,
I was
and
I was curious about that, and I have to look at it again to
to
see.
me, it's almost favorite. You know, I know nothing about cars, so
Mhm.
don't quote me. I just could have sworn it was like a McLaren or something to that nature.
No,
You
it
know,
was
I
like an
could be wrong.
SUV or something, wasn't it?
That wasn't no SUV.
The one that's sitting in the driveway with the fruity pebbles
Yeah,
in it?
yeah.
I thought that was an SUV. Hold on.
No, they didn't look like
Let
an
me
SUV.
see if I can get that. Um, it was with what? Nike or Fruity Pebbles or something?
Yeah, something to that nature.
Okay. Okay. I got an image of it. Hold on. Let me take a look at it. So he's in the Maybach. Let me get a better picture of it.
And do not
That
disappoint me.
I kind of think it might be a key. It could be the Hyundai Ioniq 5.
Boy, you know
It
good
might be
well,
from that front headlight look.
Anthony.
What?
What is it?
The Hyundai Ioniq, the electric car?
You know that's not it. You know good and well that
What do
man
you
ain't
mean?
making that much money to be driving an Ioniq.
Listen, they drive the electric cars for this is the picture I'm seeing right here. Okay, hold on. Oh, that one's terrible. Hold on. Let me share my screen so you can see what I'm looking at. Share that. Now I'm just going off of a small portion of the
And you
car.
know I cannot see that.
So where he's standing up and all the fruity pebbles are falling out of the car, but from the front of that car, it's definitely not like a Lexus or anything.
It's not in that category at all, boy. You know this.
No. They do drive electric cars. So
Yeah, but
you'll
they
see a
got
lot of
better
Teslas,
electric cars than that.
Rivians,
Come on.
and all that. It maybe they just gave him that because he's a kid, so you can't have him driving something crazy.
Why not? He make the money.
Um,
You think LeBron gonna actually have a Hyundai in his car in his parking vicinity? Period.
well, this is just for the commercial. I don't believe that that's his car at all.
He said, "What you did to my car,
Uh,
Dad? You too old for this."
that's just reading lines
But
in a
that's commercial. But
commercial.
that I'm pretty sure that is his car. And then he say he asked his brother for the keys for his car. Come on, he ain't gonna
All
have
right, there's a
no.
better picture. Um,
Even to give the illusion, he's not gonna have his son just even in a commercial not driving or anything. They probably just gave him the car, but
that
a Hyundai,
see that
no.
wheel doesn't look that wheel doesn't look exotic. Like if that was a Ferrari or something, that wheel would be completely different.
Well, you got to do better than Hyundai. You got to do better than that.
Why? It's just that's not his Maybach he's driving in.
No, I'm not
Like this
saying that.
picture.
But you still got to do
That's
better than
that's
Hyundai.
just one they pulled off. They pulled off the lot and said, "Oh, we need to borrow the car for a little bit," and they filmed LeBron in it.
I ain't talking about the Maybach. I'm talking about the Fruity Pebbles.
All right, hold on. Is this an Instagram of him filming? We might get hit for that, so I don't want to put that up there.
Well,
I
don't put
don't
it
think
up.
we could play that. Yeah,
Well, we'll go on to the next
I don't see.
story.
Okay.
Okay, so
All right.
I know an individual that went to get her car service at BMW, and she said,
Mm.
"Well, why is my car acting up?" Make a long story short, my cousin he drive a Honda Accord, and he got like 200,000 miles. He never really took care of it, but it's still going. And so he said, to be honest with you, Honda lifespan is better than BMW. So
Oh, for sure.
and I told him, I say, listen, people get certain cars just because of the look or the name, right? They
Mm-hmm.
don't think of
Right.
longevity. Like, hey, let me just get a Honda because I know it's going to last me a very long time with minimal maintenance required, except, your regular oil change, whatever the case may be. So he was like, I never thought of that. I was like, yes, like me, Kia wasn't on the top of my list, right? Back in my
Right.
days, like the the word Kia coming out of my mouth, oh, I drive a Kia. That's not going to happen, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I, now that Kia did step up to the plate with 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty, that's the way certain people should go, right? Because you got to do what's best for you. I'm not a Kia person. The car looked nice and they got a great warranty, but I will always do or go back to a Honda, even though I drive a Genesis. But Hondas and Toyotas is my top two as far as longevity.
Right. So,
Now
are
I
you
know,
asking would I recommend a Kia Hyundai?
no, not a Kia. I think you got to take Kia out of the equation at this point because, I don't know, because Honda is a great car.
Yes.
Toyota, great car. It may not have the fancy look that people be wanting, but longevity wise, they're great cars.
Can I add this? It's a great car for someone who doesn't like cars. If
Okay.
you don't like dealing with the maintenance of a car and you don't like having to check stuff or wanting to always be aware of what the car is doing, Toyota, Lexus, Honda, Acura, great cars for those type of people. If you're a car person and you like to check stuff and do stuff and observe things, then it's going to be a pretty boring car for you.
Okay, so what car do you recommend if you like cars?
If
But
you're
not too much on the expensive side either now.
a fun car to get right now that's not going to be too expensive is probably, hate to say this, but a Ford Mustang. They have well, listen, the Camaro is dead, the Challenger is dead. The Nissan Z car, I believe is what they're calling it now. It's fun, but it's not exciting to look at. The Toyota Supra is basically the BMW Z4, so you don't know the reliability of it right now. So a car to go by that you could probably afford and still have fun with would be a Ford Mustang because you can put so much in the aftermarket on it and design it yourself, put lights, wheels, exhaust sound, whatever you want into it, and you'll still have fun with the car. There are some limitations to what the car can do, but for a normal enthusiast driver, you'll have fun with that car.
So I never understood why people buy a car and they got to soup it up. Why just buy a souped up car? Why just go through all these changes I'm pretty sure it's probably just a hobby for them. But
It's oh, go ahead, yeah.
but I mean I get it, but I don't get it because all the money that you spending putting new parts and making it look like this and dropping it down low and just all it's just
The aftermarket side, I would say, is kind of condensed into two spots. So you've got one where people are buying older vehicles that they like the design of, or they liked something, or it reminded them of some time period in their life, and they're bringing them up to today's standards. So you'd go buy, if you loved the 2005 Honda Civic, you could buy it, but it only had about 140 horsepower. So it's a little weak for today. So you can put parts into it to bring it up to today's standard, maybe get 200 horsepower it and be able to, get down the highway pretty quickly and sprightly driving. And then there's the group that buys new cars and says, I want to take them way past what the factory could do because the factory had to build it for safety reasons and emissions reasons and all this. And so you're taking that and building it to where an enthusiast would love it. More horsepower, more sound, less things holding it back.
okay.
Yeah.
So there was okay. So I think we talked briefly about a guy won $22 million and he only told his wife, his two daughters don't even know at all that he won.
Mm-hmm.
So if you won any kind of money and you had a son, would you tell your son?
I would say I won the money. Okay. So coming into a large chunk of money with kids, obviously they're going to know you have it because you're going to buy stuff for yourself. Whether you want to buy yourself a new wardrobe, maybe you want to get some new suits, maybe you want to buy a new car, maybe you want to buy a new watch. You're going to have stuff around you and they're going to see it and they're going to know something's up. If you've been for years saying you want this, you know, video game set up in your house, and then all of a sudden you drop 10 grand and you've got a 108-inch TV and you've got the subwoofers behind you and you got your video game system there, like they're gonna know, okay, something's going on. My parents got money now or something.
If you
So,
want a large amount of money right now,
right.
how much? Let's say you won 22 million.
Okay.
What size house would you purchase right now when it's just you?
Just me? I gotta see what's on the market right now, but would probably
What's the
be for
square footage? Square
22
footage.
million.
Yeah,
Oh,
what's the square footage?
probably about 7 or 8,000 square feet.
Boy, now why you need 7 or 8,000 square feet? What is only one you?
I mean, 6-car garage. That's a lot of square footage right there. But I could build a full studio and not just the little mini studio here. I can have a woodworking room where I could build stuff, mechanic shop, a game room,
All this in your house.
couple bedrooms, living room, lounge room, like a study, lounge slash study, kind of done in the 1940s look.
Oh gosh.
Like those bars, speakeasies and stuff. So something like that. What else would I have? The pool's got to be like a pool. So,
Why when you're not a
yeah.
pool person?
No, I like pools. I just don't like other people in the pool with me. So it's hard to get the pool by myself.
It's a pool. It's not designed for you to be in it by yourself.
It is if it's at your house.
Why would you want 8,000 square foot
for the
property?
for the space.
It's just you. You
Yeah,
have no kids.
right.
So why so much? Why? Just why?
I want to wake up. I'll have people come over from time to time. So, the space is there. But mostly it's I'll have instead of having to like cram everything into a living room or cram everything into a bedroom, I'll have separate rooms for all the stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I forgot to share something with you earlier. I should have. What I got to start doing is sending it to your messenger, and I seen some on Facebook where a it looked as if it was some type of minivan that was in front of a truck. So the van or the SUV stopped with mask on and it was running towards the truck like a breach. They didn't say what kind of truck it was. You know, it was a large object.
Mhm.
So, and it was getting off the freeway. So they stopped, the truck stopped, the people in the mask got out, was running towards the truck. So I went through the comments and they say they think it was a Brinks truck or some sort or whatever. Child, the driver, the only thing the driver did was hit the gas, done towed the whole entire little SUV up. So everybody say he had the right to do so. And I
That
and I agree. Because them dummies, you think you finna hold up a Brinks truck or whatever, and they in this massive truck, and y'all in a simple SUV, and he pushed him right on off the highway.
yeah, that's proper training right there.
Right.
If
I
there's a
agree.
situation where they're attacked, they do not stop.
Right.
Don't stop. They're going through red lights, they're going through all kinds of stuff, and they're getting out of the area. There are panic buttons in the truck also that are being hit, and cops are following their GPS signal.
Which is
So yeah,
great.
you can't hit a truck when it's moving. There's there's a small percentage that you could hit them when they're doing a drop off at like Publix or something with like a sneak attack. But I
Even
mean,
then, they armed, right?
yeah. You ever see that movie? What is it? The Boston movie where they rob the truck as dressed up as nuns and stuff. But it takes a lot of calculation. Something about we are this town or something. Okay. So, um, it takes a lot of calculation. You got to know the environment. You got to know when
Oh,
they show
right.
up. You got to
Correct.
know how many guys are there. Sometimes it's just one, sometimes it's two, one in the truck and one going in. Um, there's so much you'd have to put into like it. The movies show it pretty easy, but it's not that easy.
But I just don't think it's worth doing trying to rob a Brinks truck because the charges that you're going to get caught, right? For one.
Not
And the
necessarily.
charges, what you mean, not necessarily?
If you can keep your fingerprints off of everything and no identification, you could get away with it.
But if you think about it, the majority of places where they go gonna have cameras.
Right, but you're not going to be identified.
Somebody going to give you up because somebody going to either be one jealous, two mad. So because people talk, right? Especially
Mhm.
in your town, you're not the only one going to know this. So somebody gonna flip and tell somebody.
What's it called? The Town? I think that's what it was called.
So eventually you'll get caught. I just say go to work and stop trying to rob people and all that good stuff, and then you ain't got to worry about it. Live a normal life and you'll be okay.
Okay, you like action movies, right?
I love action movies,
Okay, so watch the movie The Town. It was from 2010. Watch
but an
that.
action movie have to grab me
Oh, it's
right
gonna
off the
grab you.
rip.
This movie's gonna grab you, all right.
Okay, because if it don't grab me in about 15, 20 minutes, I'm out of there. I'm
Yeah.
not thinking waste my time.
No, you'll get caught up watching it. It's got Ben Affleck, Jeremy Renner, Rebecca Hall, Blake Lively, John Hamm as the FBI agent.
Well, the names that you
It's
named
good.
seem like it's boring.
No, it's a good movie, and you'll
Okay.
see how it can be worked out.
Okay. Because I don't
So
like no
yeah,
boring action movie.
no, this is
I
a
mean,
good
it
movie.
need to
It's a
be
good movie.
action packed. I just ain't got time for all that.
Yeah,
So you ready for Halloween or anything? Like you buying candy?
I don't think I'm buying candy because it is actually next Thursday. So we'll be on here. So I don't know if you're going to be handing out candy or not, but I don't think I'm handing out candy here.
Do you see a lot of kids in the area?
There's a few kids, but I don't have a mat. I don't have a light. So just put a
Not
sign
even worried
up.
about it.
I'm broke, no candy. There'll be a lot of those signs out there this Halloween. So please, kids, if you're watching, don't egg houses. They're just poor. So it's nothing personal. It's nothing personal.
You don't have to say the word poor. They just not able to buy at the time.
Yeah, because they're broke.
Well, broke, poor. Just say, hey, they not able to buy anything at the moment.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Would you rather get those cheap dollar store candies, or would you rather the house just not give out any candy?
I'm upscale with whatever I do, right?
Right.
I prefer not to get the cheap. Okay,
I'm talking
an
like the Dum Dum
example.
Pops and stuff like that, and the no
What's wrong
name
with that for the
candy.
kids?
All those things, they're so small, and they're like, what, 50 cents? Like,
It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, the kids are looking at how much candy they got when they finish trick or treating, right? They don't know they got the dum dum from apartment 4212 down the road, cross the street in this blue house or something like that. They don't know that. So at the end of the day, whatever they collect, they're happy that it's just a atmosphere of going out, trick or treating, hanging out with friends, having on your costume. That's what it's all about. So you don't have to say, oh, they only gave me 2 pieces of candy. At the end of the day, you go if you in the right neighborhood, you going to go home with a lot of candy. Like me, if I'm about give out candy at a Halloween for Halloween, I'm gonna buy some good candy like Twix and Kit Kats and stuff like that. That's
yeah.
just me. But there's nothing wrong with dum dums. Cause people used to love getting dum dums from the bank, and the bank don't even do that no more.
No, my bank still does. What do you?
Really? Well,
Yeah.
let me say this. I never go in the bank, so it don't matter to
Okay.
me. So
Well, see, you got to go in sometimes because
yeah.
show your face.
Do
But
Scott still give out the Tootsie Rolls?
I haven't been in an Amscot in years.
I
I
used
have
to, I
no
used to just
idea.
I used to just hate Scott, right? Because just the weight alone just used to just bug me. But I also used to want to work at Scott. I was like, okay, this is a cool environment job. All you doing is assisting those that need help with bills or pay something or loans or whatever the case may be. And but they used to check your credit to in order for you to get the job,
Right.
which I don't
But
have no problem with my credit. But I'm like,
Tootsie
you don't
Rolls
know
are
what
chocolate wax. Let's get back to this candy thing for a minute. Tootsie Rolls are chocolate wax.
I'm not a
Okay.
Tootsie
They're
Roll fan.
chewy and they stick to your back teeth. And I will always
Popcorn
remember
stick
the
to your teeth.
houses.
What's the difference?
I will always remember the houses that gave me full candy bars. Just a note to people
So
out
so
there.
so you're paying attention to what they're putting in your bag.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
You don't want them
I
to
like
put
giving
in
out
like
good stuff if I'm gonna
bag
give
of
out anything
cocaine or
good.
something, you know?
I mean,
A
but
little hair on bag in there and
you have to be appreciative for what you get if you're going out trick or treating because people don't have to go out and buy any candy. So if
Exactly.
some people take the time out to do so, then appreciate what they gave you, whether it's small, big, large, whatever the case may be. At least they handed out something. And at the end of the day, you have a lot of candy. But I do know, like, for safety reasons, a lot of people go to the malls and like right now, Lake Eola having a Halloween night. They playing Hocus Pocus. They having trick or treat because they have people out there vendors handing out candy. So it's a safe environment, and you don't have to even kind of like worry about it. But nevertheless, appreciate those that go out and buy a bag of candy, and if they're able to put two little small pieces in, hey, it's better than nothing.
Yeah, because it's getting hard out there. Have you seen the image of the $25 bag of candy at Walmart? It's a mixed bag of a couple different ones, and it's
Right.
about $25. People said, "All
How many
right, we're done.
how
We're
many
not doing
pieces in the
Halloween
bag?
this year."
How many pieces in the bag?
Let me see. 160
Okay, so
for the
that's a
Snickers and
lot.
Skittles version.
Okay, to me that's cheap.
Yeah, but
To me
that's
that's cheap.
$25.
It's $25. It's
That's
not that
that,
serious.
man. They used to be like $10. You get 200 small
I,
snack size
I know you're
ones.
not talking when you know the economy right now.
That's still crazy. It's
Okay.
chocolate. How
But
much does
okay, it
chocolate
is what it
really
is.
cost?
$25. Save up $25. Buy the bag of candy. It's 160 pieces. If you just don't feel
That's
like,
crazy.
as far as I'm concerned, if 10 people come, just give all 160 pieces, close your door. Hey, I participated. I'm done. It is what it is.
As long as you hand out 2 pieces, you've participated and you're done.
No, you got to. I like getting like a handful of just dumping in there so the kids could be excited.
Okay, so
So
what time do you end?
I say, like it's dark right now, right? So I think
Right.
8:30 should be the latest.
Now, what about the teenagers coming out around 9?
First of all, how should I put this? I can't remember when I stopped trick or treating. The age. I think there should be an age limit to it.
What?
Yeah.
Why should there
First
be
of
an age
all,
limit?
first of all, an adult shouldn't be trick or treating for one.
Why not?
You're a whole grown man. Why are you trick or treating?
You're there with your kids?
Okay, so you stay in the car, you watch your kid, or you walk, you stand back, let your child go up there, and that's it. You ain't got no business in the costume unless you're going to a Halloween party, an adult Halloween party, or to a club, stuff like that, but not going around to someone's house talking about trick or treat.
I would do it. I'd dress up as Trump and I'd go around to all the houses in the rich neighborhood and get lots of candy.
So if you dress up as Trump, do
Yeah.
you think they're going to notice that you're trying to be Trump?
Well, if you do it right, you got to get the blonde wig, you got to have the red tie and the blue blazer. If you get that, it's going to look great. It's going to be the greatest costume ever. Wonderful.
I just don't think it's going to be the greatest costume ever. I mean, I don't know why would you say that, but I mean, if that's how you feel, that's how you feel. But it's not going to be the greatest costume ever.
That's his imitation.
You're going to have some likes and you're going to have some dislikes.
Right.
So it is what it
Like,
is.
I wouldn't go downtown Orlando with that.
No, you better
Damn
not.
Democrats around there.
Right. So
All right. So, are you going to dress up?
I ain't got time for that foolishness.
What do you mean? We're going to be on the air Halloween.
No, I'm not doing all that. I'm just not
You don't
doing
want to
all
do a
that.
dress up for this? For the show?
No. I ain't got time for all that. It's just too
No?
much. Cause then when you finish the show, you got to come up out of it. Then you got to prepare yourself for work. It's just no. And I probably won't even be home. You know me, I except the live head at home because you know my family, you know how it is. So we'll see. But
Okay.
I'm not going to dress up. I'm just gonna make sure my grandbaby okay, and that is it.
All right. So we'll
She
see.
already asked me.
how it
Well, I
looks.
asked her what she want to be. She
Right.
says she don't know. She's the type that she just got to go and look at everyone, and I'd be like, okay, really, Tanisha, I pick something.
Well, she's
And
only got a week now, so those costumes are gonna be slim.
well, I'm gonna talk to her mom in the morning. That's the thing. Her mom off on Thursdays, so her mom should have called me today and went to go purchase her. But you can't do it without Tanisha. 'Cause if you do it without her while she's in school, if she don't like it, she's not wearing it.
Okay,
She's
so
not wearing it.
you gotta ask her what she wants to wear.
Yeah, but she like
Yeah.
to physically go and see it. That's her MO. She have to see it. You can't ask her. She got to see it. She got to see the colors. She got to go through all that. But that's between her and her mom. I never have her on Halloween, but I do have her for Thanksgiving, Christmas, and birthdays and stuff. So I just let her and her mama go through whatever they go through. I just send the money and be done with it. I'm not
Okay.
dressing up. I'm not partaking. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that for the birds. And
I might have something. We'll see. I
if
might
I
have
know
something.
you, you're gonna try to find you a toupee and all that for to look like Donald Trump.
I might have something. We'll see.
Yeah, I'm not
We'll
going to
see.
waste my money on it. If I could buy something else, I could find time with than to go buy a costume and dress up. Now, if I was going to a Halloween party, that's something different. But no,
Okay.
yeah. So no, I'm good. I have nothing against it, but no, I don't do all that. I'm in my 50s. Nobody in their 50s should be trick or treating.
I just don't like that it's been going on since like mid-August. Like I'm actually Halloweened out right now, but once the day comes, I'll try to feel a little festive. But like people have done the Mickey's Halloween party, they've done the Universal Halloween Horror Nights, and they've done videos on it, and they talked about it so much that it's like they need to stop doing that. They need to just keep Halloween the earliest September. Stop with all this August stuff. I mean, it's like 100 degrees and you're wearing a costume like a a Wookiee costume or something, and it's fur and you're sweating through the damn thing.
Well, just be mindful of what
Like,
costume that you are purchasing, and then you don't have to worry about it.
well, what do you wear when it's 100 degrees out?
I don't know. I don't know. I like go to the mall. That way you won't be so hot. You're not outside. Go indoors somewhere and collect candy and be done with it.
Well, I will say this though, if I can, I'll try to get out to Halloween downtown because all the sexy kitties, slutty nurses, and damsels in distress, we'll say, ladies of the night will be out on Halloween because they love it. They love doing that. They love it's their excuse to be who they want to be. So,
Okay, so now
yes.
that you mention it,
Yeah.
you say that's an excuse to be what they really want to be?
Yeah. For some, yeah.
Okay, because not for all now. It's
No,
just,
I'm not saying all. Some are just like that every day, but
but you just want to go down there just for your lovely pleasure.
it's for my entertainment. Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
I'm sure there'll be some
Um,
Tarzans or something for you.
listen, I ain't got time for no. Listen, I just ain't got time for all that. I'm a grown man. You think I got time for all that? To go look at somebody Tarzanish downtown? No. And then I ain't gonna remember the person if I see them in real, because this is just too much.
No,
Although
it's entertainment.
somebody in the parade over last weekend, somebody dressed up as Aquaman.
Uh-huh.
And when I tell you he looked exactly like him, but I had done made a mistake and called the man um
What are you, like Mermaid Man or something?
I called him. I said, look at I think I said Thor right quick. And I'm like, they were like,
Oh no.
yeah. And I'm like, oh, that's Aquaman or whatever.
That's
So
That's not even the right
I
universe.
know, I know.
Oh,
Yeah, I messed up right there, but he was in the exact same outfit. That hair was
Green
hanging down
Man,
curly. He had
gold
all the
shirt.
abs.
Okay.
Very nice, very nice. I
Okay,
give
there you
him a
go, man.
9 out of 10.
There you go.
So yeah, he got graded. So
So
yeah,
there. Yeah.
okay. Well, maybe you should go. Yeah, because you may not work that Friday, correct?
We'll see. Yeah. Like even at Disney, holy cow, there were some moms there that were question questionable outfits for a
When?
kids party at Disney. Yeah.
Really?
So yeah, that was what 2016. Yeah,
Well, why is
it
you?
was questionable. What? I was
This is
working there at the time. I was working the monorail for Magic Kingdom, so I got to see everybody dressed up. And then there were some moms who were like, "Wow, okay, yeah, go ahead, go on the monorail, go on the monorail."
okay. So
Yeah,
you got anything? Oh, you say you got nothing planned for the weekend. You're just gonna be a,
it's
a, a stay-at-home body and do nothing.
yeah. Might watch some NFL. Might watch some NFL, but nothing really going on.
So how often do you cook during the week?
Well, every night, like versus like going to buy something that's already pre-cooked. And then on the weekend, sometimes I'll do like a pizza, but most of the
Okay.
time I'll just cook something at home.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, I ain't doing all that foolishness. I just find it so much easier to stop and get something versus you got to take the stuff out, cook, wash dishes. It's just too much. To me, it just go grab something and be done with it. I ain't got to worry about cleaning up. None of that.
There's a dishwasher for that.
No, 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 no. I got a brand new dishwasher in there in my
Mhm.
kitchen.
Mhm.
I would never ever use it.
Why not?
I don't believe in dishwashers. I
Oh,
like to make my dishwater, put my bleach in it, and wash my dishes. I ain't got time for no dishwater, no dishwasher. I ain't got time for all that.
what do I use? The green bottle. And then finish jet dry. Glasses perfectly shiny, plateware perfectly clean. Like this is the same argument I have with women, and they're like, "Oh well, cooking and cleaning that's a lot." It's like you can buy prepared meals that come in the mail to your house, and then you have a dishwasher, so you don't really even have to cook and clean anymore.
Well, is it
Like just
buying
saying.
prepared meals is not the same as you getting in the kitchen cooking?
No, it's not. That's what I'm saying. Like you can do that
But no,
than
they
actually
want
like to
your
sit at home and cook like
homemade.
a 2-hour meal or something, which some meals aren't even 2 hours. Pasta's like 10 minutes to cook.
Well, I'm cooking Saturday, so I'm cooking stuffed shells. I'm making a cake. I just I just open my mouth at the wrong time and say, okay, I'll cook Saturday, and I just shouldn't have.
Oh,
Because I'm supposed to go look for a new car, and it's just the timing is just wrong.
yeah.
The timing is wrong, so I shouldn't have done that. But I'm gonna make it work. I'm gonna make it work because Chevrolet is down the road for me.
Mhm.
Um, I'm not going to CarMax. I think I'm over CarMax. I think
Yeah,
I'm over there.
yeah. They're still way too
Um,
high on pricing.
yeah, and so I'm gonna go a couple places. But I'm gonna squeeze in the cooking. If not, I'll check my mail. I'm glad I did because I just hate junk mail. I couldn't even put my hand in my mailbox,
I don't
because
even
of the
check my
junk mail.
mailbox. I check it once a week. So,
So I got Popeyes coupon. I'm like, listen, I ain't have time to
yes.
cook, so I got some coupon from Popeyes, and I'm finna order everybody some Popeyes, and that's it. You eating, so leave me alone. So I could go that route if I don't have time. So we'll see.
Catering with Popeyes.
Catering with Popeye. You can't go wrong with Popeye's chicken when it's fresh out the grease.
Okay.
I'm sorry. You can't. You know. I mean, I'm just telling
Well,
you the truth. I know you're not a Popeyes
I'm a
fan.
KFC guy, but yeah,
Yeah. I
I'm
like
more
KFC.
KFC.
I'm not gonna, I always gonna get my 2-piece from KFC when we go to KFC. So, but yeah, I love Popeyes. You Cajun sparkle. You sprinkle that on the chicken and give it extra flavor. If you go to Popeyes and get Cajun sparkle, and you can't go wrong, you know.
Mm.
And then you'll be all right. So that's my route I may take. Saturday, I'm going to get up, Lord's willing, 9 o'clock to get my day started. My sister want to go get pedicures, and it's just too much. The Saturday is just already gone. So we'll see. But I'm
Hopefully, you
gonna
can
get
get
up.
that all done.
Well, the main important thing is looking for a vehicle. That's my main thing. So I can
Yes,
always
can't
go get I can always go get a pedicure and feed people, but my main goal is, hey,
can't have it breaking down on you like that.
what? No, well, I'm gonna call you anyways.
Okay, all right.
I'm gonna call you. Hey, this is what I'm liking. Do your little research. You're gonna tell me about it. They're gonna be looking at me
Mm,
crazy. I'm like, hold on. I got my mechanic on the line. He gonna tell me. So
right.
yeah. So I'm gonna see. I'm gonna go a couple of places and I'm gonna shoot. I'm gonna hit you up. Not too early Saturday, but I'm gonna hit you up, let you know where I'm at.
Okay.
Might say he'll come with me, so we'll see how they go.
Okay.
I'm not gonna bother him. I'll just call you. I ain't got time for all that. I don't listen
All
to that.
right.
So
So,
it's
any other topics?
no more topic. I got a busy work day tomorrow. I'm like, in my mind, that's just in my mind, I'm gonna be busy tomorrow, I guess.
Mhm.
For
Okay.
whatever, I guess, cause some of the emails I read or whatever. So we'll see.
Okay. So, update on the Menendez brothers. They are going to be resentenced for, I believe it's manslaughter now instead of murder. So, they may get paroled and they may be out.
How long they been in prison or wherever they at?
35, 35 years. So, they're in their what, late 40s, 50s?
Well,
Something like that.
first of all, they need to keep them in there. The way they did their parents
Right.
is unacceptable.
Right.
I'm sorry, because if somebody and I understand why they going back to manslaughter, I have no why.
Okay, so I did a little bit of research, and the original court case, they claimed that their father, well, one of them, I believe it was Eric, claimed that their father was molesting him. And then a member from Menudo later came out and accused Eric and Lyle's father of the same thing. So stories started connecting all of a sudden, and that's where they're getting to this point of having new evidence, opening the case back up, and the DA in California, DA Gascon, who's not the greatest guy in the world, but he has asked the judge to resentence Eric and Lyle, and they may be eligible for parole immediately. So
So when they get out, they're not gonna have no money. Where they going?
one of the brothers, I forget which one, says he has a wife in Las Vegas he's gonna go live with, and several big names have come out, like Rosie O'Donnell, Kim Kardashian, and the actor who played Eric in the Netflix series Monsters, Cooper Koch, have advocated for their release. So hopefully they'll maybe, kick them a few dollars and help them out when they get out. Um, More than 20 members of their family from both their mother's and father's sides appeared at a press conference just last week advocating for their release. So it even seems like the families are kind of saying, okay, they done their time and they need to be out. So
I
it
just think
it looks like they might get out.
when you kill your parents, I just think that's no excuse. I mean, to a certain extent, unless they're trying to harm you. But was it because I watched the movie? The mom really was just sitting there watching the movie, right?
I didn't get all the details of the actual case, so I'll take your word for it. Yeah, like they said, there isn't Netflix series called Monsters, the Menendez Brothers, so you can check it out for yourself if you don't remember everything that happened.
Okay, we shall
So,
see.
yeah.
All right, that'll be it for tonight.
Okay.
I got to get up in the morning and I ain't somebody won the lottery, so it wasn't me. I checked my
Somebody
ticket.
in Georgia. Yeah, I heard that.
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
They won 400. Well,
And
it'd
some
probably be
meal,
like
yeah.
390 by the time the
Hey,
taxes
I
go
take
through,
that.
but
I'm gonna quit my job. I'm done.
there you go. You can buy your
All right.
7,000 square foot home with that.
I know, right?
There you go.
So I want you to have a great 3-day weekend.
Right, right.
And hopefully I will probably hit you up Saturday with some news, some good news or anything to that nature. We
Yes, at
want
the
to.
very least, just send me a photo of what you bought.
No, I'm gonna call you. Just say, hey, what's
All
going
right.
on with this?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you for those that have tuned in, have let that support us. We greatly appreciate each and every one of you. Um, Without you all, me and Anthony couldn't do what we do. So we personally want to say thank you.
Yes. Thank you to everyone. Thank you, Mary Jade, for those comments tonight. As always, we'll be back next week with a Halloween version of Two Men in a Room. So make sure you tune in next Thursday at 8 o'clock. And we hope everyone has a great week. Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye.